Time is now with Back to the Rhymes. It's like, wow, he's back to the rhymes. I'm in the booth straight dropping dimes. Clark Kent, Daily Planet, the Metropolis Times. I write these raps while I'm under the gun. I see you back to get you some. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Pure, raw, uncut rap. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes with some help, a little help from my little friend, little Levi friend. Yeah, my assistant, my behind the scenes assistant. Welcome back, everybody. All right. So let's get the list out upstairs. I managed to make my way up here. It wasn't a guarantee. I had to work on it just to get upstairs. So I'm happy to be up here. So we got number one. School Us album sales. I guess last week I just stayed in that corner. I guess it worked pretty good. I guess I'm supposed to have the button all the way up. I'm hearing I don't like it though, man. I'm working it out, but let me just attempt it. All right. So nothing to say about the album sales. Nothing new. I've got a new job, so maybe I can get to the person who said they will buy the album when I get off work. So I can make if my schedule is what I think it is, I'll have some break times. It's like training and stuff. So with breaks, I can do things. I don't always feel like I'm under the gun trying to deliver some mail. That's what it is. Always under the gun. At work, if we talk to each other, we're under the gun. Someone's up looking over your shoulder. What are you guys talking about? Why aren't you working? It's always feel like that. So I'm hoping to have a little less of that. All right. So my Reformation music video, I'm behind on the shares. It's at 30 views. I think I shared it how many times? I shared it 24 times maybe. So I need to get caught up. So again, what I need to do is bring my list. How am I going to remember to do that? I'm going to bring my list to work. I'm going to put these Mariner tickets on the ground to remind me to bring my list to work so I can do that during breaks. God, this thing. McAfee wants to know if I want to protect.
Get rid of it. It's just an app.
Yeah, but how do I get rid of it?
It says there's either a next.
I guess I can accept the risk, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
That gets rid of it. What a bunch of clowns. That dude's not even alive. I think they killed him. He knew too much. All right. Hold on. Pardon me. All right. So the video. So what I'm doing is catching up this week. 30 views. Pretty good feedback. Just need to keep going. So I worked at the Wallingford station for my last 2 days, in theory, of carrying mail the rest of my life with maybe a uniform on. So I got to talk to a lot of people. So they're waiting for me to send the video to them. So let me do that and get back to you on that. YouTube channel. I think YouTube channel, I've got it planned out pretty good what I want to do as far as, well, two things. I'm going to call Joseph today. Again, I just even explained to my daughter, I could hand out my business card, but I need this YouTube channel to get connected to my website. And so I guess I need to talk to Giorgio about that. That's got to happen, because if I give him a business card, it's not connected to this YouTube channel. What am I doing? So I better set that as a kind of a next thing I do for all my music, because it kind of just makes sense. I have these cards. It's not hard to hand someone a card, but it's got to get connected to this. So let me talk to Giorgio about that. I hope I do that this week. So I think somewhat seen on the video, but hopefully it's not too bad. Okay. So you're gonna, yeah. So the plan is to get that figured out. Secondly, what I want to do is after I'm done sharing this music video, I want to the resource guide with Leon, but I've got Leon and I got John who've gone through a political awakening within, we'll say, the last 3 to 5 years. And I'd love to talk to them about that, because I myself did that, but it was more like, I'll say 15 years ago. So it's less recent. And I was talking to my friends who were the closest to my route. They weren't on my route, and they were talking about a fella who started asking questions finally. Apparently, he got the, can I say it without someone shutting it down? I'll just say it and we'll see what happens. I think a booster of some kind or whatever he got. Oh, and apparently it's only good for, let me see how this works. 10 days? You need a 10-day supply, and they're only giving out 5-day supplies, so it will never work. And so he's like asking, well, is this, his question was, is it political? Is that the reason they're not giving the full supply to do the job that it's intended to? None of it makes sense. They don't have enough supplies, but why would you give out a product that won't work unless it's used for, let's say, 10 days? So I guess he's got COVID symptoms indefinitely. I don't know. I was trying to follow the thing, but the exciting thing to me was, here's a guy who went from just going along with everything, no questions asked, and now he's asking questions. Yes, this is what we all want. Those of us who are truly awake, not woke, but we're just truly awake. Maybe should that be my next song? Not woke, but truly awake. I can have that as a song. Okay. So what does that mean? You're asked questions, I mean, if you talk about being woke, it doesn't, I don't know if those folks are exactly asking questions. If they are they asking the right questions, seems more like that kind of deal is like you're an agitator. You're just stirring it up. You're trying to tear down the building blocks of society. To what end, Anyhow. So that's the plan of the YouTube channel. So I've got it all, content wise. I've got lots of that I can put on. No overhead, pretty simple. Just had to get the go ahead. No overhead, have to get the go ahead. How you like that, Brian? And then I'll be set for a while, unless something more exciting comes along. But that would be my plan, because if I'm going to share 100 of these, I got a couple of Leon, John, maybe we're talking about 400 days. That's a full year's worth of content without even thinking twice.
Twice.
Oh God. Anyway, I guess for those in the know, you're in the know. Okay, so let's see. Is that going to be a crunching sound?
That means I'm interested.
The live studio audience is crunching away. Not that I haven't done that before. We're going to test to see if we can hear this, and maybe or maybe not have that for the future show. I don't know.
And I hope the video will be okay.
Why? Oh, because of the statements I'm making? Yes, I hope it'll be okay too. All right. Rules of engagement. There's a rule of engagement. Nothing to share about that. Bellevue Ballers. So job change affects Bellevue Ballers. That's a lot of how I make these decisions with the job. I really want to be done at work by 7 and hopefully have 2 days off at very minimum, get to church. I'm talking about becoming a supervisor, not just a janitor. Started at the bottom as a janitor. He went up to the supervisor, postmaster, started at the bottom. There's a song for that already. So we'll see. Everything's designed to, because if I feel like, as I was saying recently, my baseline, my floor is rising. My floor is rising, and that is good. Things are heading in the right direction. So now I'm being talked to about being a supervisor, and I say, let's have that conversation. What does that look like? How is that compared to what I'm stepping into here? One thing is, I got to say this. So the post office is hiring, in case anyone didn't know, and we absolutely want carriers. However, and this kind of came up in a conversation, I thought this might be a very smart idea. We're not finding a lot of carriers out there right now. I'm hearing we're getting a group of them coming in, maybe. However, maybe, just maybe, people want to become supervisors at the post office. Hey, would you like to be? I know you don't want to carry mail, right? You probably don't want to be a window clerk or throw parcels in the back, but you'd be okay being a supervisor, wouldn't you? Great. Come on in. We need supervisors. And all of a sudden we got, a station with, I don't know, 30 carriers and 5 or 10 supervisors. Oh, by the way, the supervisors, when all your work is done and we're pretty good on staff for supervisors, just go help deliver some of these routes. So the new carriers in plain clothes, this is brilliant. I think this could happen. So we'll see. Even though a lot of people don't like that, but that's what we're in the situation where supervisors are carrying a lot of mail right now. Cool. Give them some empathy for sure, but maybe that's the way to hire carriers. Hey man, come on in, be a supervisor, and oh, by the way. Okay, so anyway, let's see. So that's the latest with that. So I'm thankful, and we'll just see how it goes. So music for Back to the Rhyme songs. I did talk to Cody at the glass place. He updated me with Bo. We don't know what Bo's doing right now. That's still a possibility. He's out there somewhere. I need to follow up with some of these folks I met at Sedaris Church, see what's going on. I don't have anything to share with the music for that right now. Merch. I got to get over to my mobile app and update that. Maybe I could do that. I want to go with my daughter there, and we got to look at the display. What do they call that? We got to look at the display, I guess you could say. See if we can improve the display. It's off to the side right now. It's not getting much attention, but that's okay. I'm kind of deadbeat. I'm a deadbeat when it comes to going down there. I'm not in that area as much, so I understand. Trump's gonna Trump. Nothing to say about that. Let me get back up. On my Reformation and talk to Noah. I don't know how it happened, but he didn't receive my text or something. Was I supposed to try to call him or try to get with him a bunch of times? So I didn't see that. Oh man, if you want to fix it, we can fix it. I'm like, oh, no, don't say that. I already released it because I thought you got tired of hearing from me, but that wasn't the case. I saw him, outside the alcohol store with his daughter picking blackberries. Takes her kids to the alcohol store to pick blackberries. That's a joke. It's in a huge parking lot. So he said, it's fine. We can do that. So I thought, well, I'm not doing that. I'll do that when I'm all done sharing it. If he wants to do it, which he sounds like he'll do it, and I'll fix it.
You can make a 2.0 version.
Yeah,
after you send it.
2.0. I'll just post it. I'm not going to promote it, and therefore I'll have a accurate rendition the way I wanted it. What else is new? It's just like that Battle Hymn of the Parents I had to redo. At least we got to that pretty early. You will be glorified. So back to my old church. I'm glad for that. I'll have to go way down south because it's deep. And so that's a good thing. So music wise, I'll just be with those folks. And then I want to keep making my connection with Sedaris Church because I think there's some good people there. Some potential. I think, like I said, I was advised to go to the big churches. I'm saying the small churches are probably even better in a way than the sense that you can. I just think there's a lot of pressure at a big church. At a big church, you're like a performer or something. If you're in the worship team or something, you got to deliver. Where if it's a small church, hey, we do our worship, and everyone's friends. It's small enough, everyone kind of knows each other, and go from there. So that's my report on that. I need to check into this music copyist again. Natalie's back with her voice teacher now, and maybe possibly if I see her, we could have a conversation just to see. I'm gonna write music copyist on my hand. And if I put MC, I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh, my daughter says, "What is a music copyist?" Apparently, Zane said. Now I'm gonna tell her. I said it before. That's just somebody who can transcribe a song into sheet music. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking at getting done, because I can get with the folks at this church and perform the song, but am I going to publish the song? And then, like I said, Christian songs are published differently than a typical song, but maybe I should be doing both. I don't know. I still want to attempt to get this done that way.
Maybe you should make a music video.
Well, at some point, I want to get it published first.
Yeah.
That's my goal. All right. So before I get back to the rhymes, let me share with you. I want to say, if I compare Seattle to, say, Texas or somewhere, yeah, we don't have the kind of freedom that they have there. But if I compare Seattle to Canada, Japan, China, Australia, I say God bless America, and I can handle Seattle. Seattle, you're coming out real strong. And by the way, I met a guy who just moved here from Utah. He's doing pressure washing. He says he was getting rid of some graffiti, and he says, I can't do it all, but there's DIY graffiti removal on the City of Seattle's website. If we want to get rid of the graffiti, we could start making moves to do that. Might not be able to get rid of the homeless people right away, but we can actually start, learning how to take care of this ourselves. If that's something we want to do, maybe during halftime of the football game, go clean some graffiti or whatever, however people want to do it. But I think it's nice to turn the ship around, because Seattle's a beautiful city. I was delivering mail. I went to, I think it's the Washington Mutual Tower. I got up to darn near the top floor. Beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Stunning. Going to the Pike Place Market, look out on the water. It's just beautiful. With the ferry boats, West Seattle over there, and Bainbridge. It's a beautiful city, and they're redeveloping the waterfront, and that's not going to happen overnight. But we still have, as you come inland, you start to see it. So, and I explained to somebody, I was like, what happens if people move here from somewhere else? This is normal to them, and it's acceptable to them, because they're saying, okay, I want to be in Seattle. Uh-oh, it was never like this, though. It could be so much better, So, like I said, they're wearing masks in Japan. They're wearing masks in Korea. Everyone's wearing masks. Like my neighbor was explaining, they did, and it reminded me, really. They used to wear masks when they get sick 10, 15 years ago. We never did that. So that's what's going on in Japan. That's terrible. That's tough. I'll say it's terrible. Australia, they're no guns. They're toast. Canada, they don't really have them. They're toast, So I just say God bless America. We're just going to keep working away as freedom-loving people. So anyhow, let me get back to the rhymes. I actually came up with an idea in my head. Let's see if I can execute it for a bridge for this song. Okay. Verse 3, verse 1, verse 2. Oh, I did maybe I already did I would say hook. What? What is that? I'm sorry, folks. I'm looking at this. I don't know what I'm looking at. Did I do this last week? Keeping the eyes open. That's wise. They hoping to catch good. Yeah, I guess I did. Okay. I hope this is right. Wow. Because I put hook 4. How is it hook 4? What does that mean?
4 hooks?
Well, no, it's like the 4th time I'm not doing it. But it's on the record. Okay, sorry. I guess I got it. I had a different idea for what I was going to do, but let's just go with this. And I have no place for this music otherwise. All right, so let's do the song. And starting now. Eye of the Storm is the name of the song. You mean the Eye of the Storm? You got it going on. The people will swarm if the message is strong. Eye of the Storm is the name of the song. Eye of the Storm, if you're feeling this song, I got a feeling that strong. I'd be the Eye of the Storm. Why would that be I? Am I that type of guy? Formed in the distance up in the sky. Fell in your lap, you hear me right. Trying to ignore. Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm, the name of the song. You be the eye of the storm if you got it going on. People will swarm if the message is strong. Eye of the Storm is the name of the song. Eye of the Storm, if you're feeling this song, got a feeling that strong, I'll be the Eye of the Storm. It's formed in this here, making a path, making the coast clear. Places are shuttered, folks holding tight. They're staying in place, singing their prayers tonight, because they forewarned about the Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm is the name of the song. You be the Eye of the Storm if you got it going on. The people will swarm if the message is strong. Eye of the Storm is the name of the song. Eye of the Storm is you feeling this song? Got a feeling that strong. I'll be the Eye of the Storm. Can you even get close enough to know that for sure? Is you storm chasing, trying to track the flow? If you get too close, you'll be hitting the floor, ducking. Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm is the name of the song. Oh no, I think I'm doing this. I say, oh, hold on. Yeah, they keeping the eyes open. That's wise. They hoping to catch a glimpse, but keep limbs. All right, so I changed it up there. Man, that just goes so fast. There's no I guess I'm not taking a break.
Was that the whole song?
So far. I mean, it's so short. Oh my goodness. So I gotta have a beat break or something in there.
Beat drop.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna say keeping the eyes open. That's wise. They hoping catch a glimpse, keep limbs. I'm just gonna go off like this for a while. Keeping the eyes open. That's wise. They hoping to catch a glimpse, but keep limbs. Catch a glimpse, but keep limbs. Keeping the eyes open. That's why they hope to catch a glimpse, keep limbs. Chances slim. To their chagrin. Now, chagrin. I don't think I've ever put that in a song. I don't even know if I spelled that right. Pardon me, folks. To their, well, I'm going to tell you the definition. To their displeasure, I guess. To their disappointment. I never even tried to spell that. Chagrin. For some reason, I imagined it to be CHA. I could be way off. I've never even tried. I don't remember seeing this. Yeah. Chagrin. Here's I'm nervous because I'm like, is this? Aha! I spelled it right. Ding, 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 ding. All right. It is Shaw, CHA, grin, like smile, right? A feeling of embarrassment or humiliation caused by failure or disappointment. To feel chagrin, humiliation. All right. Disappointment more than humiliation. I don't think anyone's going to be humiliated that they can't get up close to the eye of the storm. Uh-oh. this thing moving around. All right. Chances slim to their chagrin. They're keeping their eyes open. That's why they hoping to catch a glimpse, but keep limbs. Chances slim to their chagrin. I'd be fading fast. Their view won't last. Checking the hourglass. To know the time. Okay, let me see something. To know the time. Now, wonder if I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if I do something like line it up and I want to rhyme with that, I'm just playing with it. Because what can you do with all these songs, right? Keeping the eyes open, that's wise. They hoping to catch a glimpse, keep limbs, chances slim to their chagrin. I be fading fast, their view won't last. Checking the hourglass to know the time. All right.
Oh.
So not a moment lost. I don't know. I mean, you can have the kind of braggadocio and rap. I'm just going to do it and then see how it goes. Fallen boss. Man through the land. Hoping to land on their feet. The feet. And not face defeat. How am I doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh, I'm kind of losing track here. Not a moment lost, fallen boss, man through the land. Not a moment lost, fallen boss, man through the land. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Hoping to land on their feet. 5. Not face defeat. So the word don't hit the street. They was chasing me. But not hanging. But not hanging with me. No, not this time. All right. So I just pumped out 20 lines like that for a bridge. So when I come back next week, I'll recite what I try to do here. But for now, have a good week. Until next time, when we get back to the rhyme.